There are a lot of Chinese people who are now ABCs, American-born Chinese. They don't really talk to their parents. The only thing they know about their culture is bubble tea. They lose their grip on that culture, and they're the people who should be preserving it. My name is Sarah. I'm a sophomore at John Jay School of Criminal Justice. I am currently a member in the New York Chinese Freemasons. I've grown up in Chinatown all of my life. I used to live right down this block on Catherine Street. These people have known me since my childhood. 火腿蛋包唔該。哎呀，你最靚啊！ So now we're heading to this little knick-knack martial arts store. Oh my god. And they have some line dance videos. I bought them all. I watched them. One of my fondest memories when we got to parade through Chinatown, and I was very young. I think I was 7 or 8. They pushed the drum in a wagon, right, as we were parading, and I was sitting in front of the drum. I felt like a little princess. I started my trial period at 12 years old. Line dancing is stereotypically very hard, especially for women to do. It involved also a lot of push-ups, a lot of weight training. You have to get over a lot of your personal boundaries in order to show yourself as a true performer. The first time I started line dancing, I hated it. I hated my inability to do it. After around 300 push-ups, you start thinking about giving up. People do not understand what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, especially since it's such a specific hobby. What we do here is Futsan lion dance. Futsan lion dance, rooted in martial arts, rooted in Hung Ga, is very important and dwindling. Chinese people themselves are the most removed from the culture. But I was raised by a mother who cared very much for her own culture. There was an ex in my lifetime who's still mad at me probably. It was Comic-Con weekend, and he told me, just this once, Sarah, instead of going to practice, why don't you just spend the day with me? 10 minutes later, I was at practice. There's so many times where I get under the head, and I don't think about giving up then. Lately, we've had a lion dance expo.
Hey, this is one of my dearest friends, Irene, and we debuted our girl team today.
People do reflect on me. They're like, Sarah, is this really that big of a deal? This is a really big deal. To me, this is my life. I spent so much of my time doing something to make me become more proud of myself. That matters much more. So what I'm gonna do is, when I eventually get whatever living space I live in, hopefully New York, I'm gonna buy a lion head, and I'll raise my kid. They'll see that lion head all the time. They'll think it's normal. They'll think that everybody has lion heads in their house. And I'll be like, I'll lion dance for them. I'll show them all these cool things. They'll be intrigued. They'll be like, wow, this is great. I wanna do this. They'll go to school and realize nobody does this. But they won't know that until much later. By then, maybe they'll be proud of it.